Hey Coach Van here with Next Play Hoops, and we're back again with our next video book preview. And today we're going to take a look at the Pressure Release and Backdoor Plays Playbook. If you are a team that struggles to get into your offense and is playing teams that might be in your league that are just way more athletic than you, or are denying all the one pass away and the passing lanes and extremely aggressive, then this book was created specifically for you. This book has 496 pages in it, and we give you over 300 plays to choose from, and as well as 75 different practice drills to help you break down the pressure release and backdoor plays and the passing and all that stuff to your team and practices. So let's take a look at the table of contents here just briefly. We give you all the pressure release plays. Then we break it down even further where you get backdoor plays. Pig action, which is for those aren't familiar with what pig action is, I'll show you later, but it's in the triangle family. And then we give you some pinch post action. Again, I'll show you that for anyone who's not familiar with the pinch post action. And then we break down the drills into subcategories. Backdoor passing drills. We want to make sure, if we got the good cut, we want to make sure that we're making really good bounce passes on the back door. Cut, pig action drills, pinch action drills, and the pinch post shooting drills, because we want to make sure that our players are comfortable making the passes and taking the shots that they're going to be taking in a game. So let's take a look inside the book. Again, this is our pressure release plays, over 300 plays. Now, you'll also notice here too, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 6.5 pages of plays here just in this section. But you'll notice we have it all broken down in categories. You'll see here our one, for example, our one blind pig. This is our, we call it one. This is our terminology and vocabulary, but this is our Euro ball screen. So you got the Euro ball screen here. We'd come off, we pass to 5, just like normal. Now, typically in the typical Euro ball screen, you're going to send 2 all the way through, and then 3 is going to come up and 5 will make the pass or the DHO, and you go and then sprint into a ball screen. Well, this time we go into one blind pig, and we pass the ball to 3. 2 just kind of circles around here and then comes up and sets like a UCLA back screen for 5, who cuts through. And then what happens is 2 pops out, but then 4 flashes fast, and then 2 cuts out, and then boom, cuts back door. So we hit 4, and then the bounce pass there to number 2. Hopefully, X2 is trying to deny this and get into a passing lane. And then that's when 4 flashes. That can either be a read or a play call. And then, but this is blind pig action. This is when we send the blind pig, 4 flashes up, and then we got the backdoor land. So, again, this will just kind of soften up the defense. But let me go back to that really quick here too, just so everybody can see. You'll see everything's color coded, very easy to see. We give the description within each frame, so that way it's easy for a coach to understand and take it to practice with them. You can take it to practice because all of these are printable, as well as work on your iPhone or your iPad, so you can take it to a game or practice. But again, that's the Euro ball screen stuff. If you run 21 action, we got that you covered there. 5 wide, AI, whatever, blocker mover, whatever you run, we basically have backdoor options and pressure release plays out of it. So when you're picking a series, you're picking a continuity offense, I would highly suggest that you definitely pick at least 2 or 3 different, whether it's an entry play, but more importantly, a pressure release play, whether it's a dribble entry or a elbow entry or whatever it is, you're definitely going to want to have that in your playbook. So now we go into the backdoor plays. And you'll see here too, we also have some backdoor and pressure release plays out of our baseline out of bounds and our sideline out of bounds. But so then we go into the backdoor play section, and you'll see all the options you get here. And then here's our blind pig action, which we just walked you through. And then here's our pinch post action. This one's a little bit different. This one's out of our 5 wide. This isn't your typical horns pinch post that most teams are used to seeing or most coaches see, but you come down here, you can run this out of your 5 wide break. That's kind of how we set it up here. 1 dribbles up and 5 and 4 just immediately go into a double stagger for 3. 4 will flash to the corner immediately, but 5 will come back to the high post. So we hit 3. We're not necessarily looking for the shot off the double stagger, although we could take it. But if we don't have it, then boom, 3 will immediately hit 5. And this is what we call pinch post. 3 will, it's basically kind of like a give and go. We're sprinting off the screen here and looking for a handoff from 5 where we can possibly lay the ball up. If we don't got that in this play, 3 just continues. If we don't give the handoff, 3 just goes here. 5 comes over, passes the ball to 1, and then comes and sets a pick and roll, and we're spaced off there. So that's just that play. But that's kind of pinch post in a nutshell. And then we get into our backdoor passing drills. Here's a good drill that we use, 2-on-2 dribble at backdoor drill. You'll see here 1 has the ball and 5 is flashing up. Now I have this in Kansas in parentheses because this is another drill that we use in our Kansas offense, which is our 3-out 2-in continuity offense. And we always flash the high post from the weak side. And what happens is the defense will really start to overplay that. And when they do that, that's when we want to dribble at. And then it's an automatic read for a backdoor cut. So again, you can, this has got to be a bounce pass. So in the descriptions, we're describing exactly what's going on, what the rotations are in the drill. Everything is color coded. The red is the defense, the blue is the pass. And it makes it really easy for all coaches to be able to decipher what's happening. But this is so important. If you're going to run backdoors, then you really need to practice the passing and making sure that the bounce passes are on point and the reads are on point and the dribble at, and we're cutting when we should, and all those things, cutting off the right foot and all that stuff, all teaching points that all coaches should be teaching. So again, pinch backdoor drill, blind pig drill, all that stuff, UCLA. Then pig action drills right here. And here's our pinch action drills. So whichever you choose to do or run or put into your playbook, we have the drills. And here's pinch post shooting drills as well. So 496 pages. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to email me at coachvan@nextplayhoops.com. And this book goes for $19.99, and it is, again, extremely effective and should be, at least a few of these plays should be in every single coach's playbook. So this is one of my favorite playbooks to dive through at the beginning of every year, just to make sure, okay, what offense did I pick? What continuity, what series did I pick? And then I can go and pick okay, which type of pressure release play do I want, or backdoor plays out of each offense that I chose. Because you're definitely going to need these as the season progresses. So again, Coach Van at Next Play Hoops, and we'll see you at the next video. Thanks.